Twitch.
You need me to flip it?
Yeah, you flipped the Twitch. I got Twitter and YouTube.
All right, we're good.
All right, cool.
Yeah, somebody got to do it.
All right, we got a good show planned for today. I'm excited.
And I just added another bullet point because something new just happened.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Oh, okay, yeah, I see that. All right, well let's get into it. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoy it. As always, be a part of the show. We do try our best to read the chat, so feel free to jump into the conversation, ask questions, and let's ride. Enzo, you ready?
I was born. And yeah, then I was ready.
Okay, well, hold on one second.
Wrecked.
Yeah, I caught you there. Caught you napping.
I'm wide awake, man. What do you mean?
All right, let's ride. All right, let's ride. What up? What up? What up? It is the Shake and Break Show, episode 74. Am I making that up?
Nope. You're wrong.
Damn it.
Try
73.
again. One more try. 73. There you go.
All right. All right. Quick recovery.
Yeah. We're lit.
I'm Papillon. That is the God Enzo. Enzo, what is up?
Not much, man. Just catching up. Bunch of stuff in the hobby this week.
Yeah,
Got a lot to talk about.
It was a juicy week. But before we get into hobby stuff, Papillon, question of the week.
All right, let's bring it.
All right. This is actually due to recent events. I want to ask this question.
Okay.
In your time being a fan of sports, what is the worst trade or signing one of your teams ever did?
Worst on our end or their end? Could it be either way?
No, we don't, because like I don't, I want to talk about like a trade that you were like, what? Why would we do that?
Man, I can't really.
Enzo's fandom privilege is showing, man.
I know. I mean, I've been spoiled, but I was gonna say on the flip side, it was definitely getting Randy Moss for a 3rd round pick.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go when Trader Danny broke up the big three and absolutely robbed the Nets.
Yeah, that's true.
That was insane.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't, man. You see what happened with Dallas and Luka, and I don't think we've ever experienced that level of heartbreak. Although I will say there's been the Tristan Casas rumors have been heating up, so you can potentially add that next week. I hope not.
Yeah, I won't be a fan of that.
What about you?
It was probably like just the Chip Kelly off season where they put Howie in a storage closet, quite literally. and they like demoted him. I don't even know what his position was, but they basically moved him to a storage closet. And Chip Kelly brought in DeMarco Murray. He brought in those Nnamdi.
Nnamdi was a god.
Until he came to Philly, and he was like he forgot how to play defensive back when he got to Philadelphia.
I feel he was good for a little bit.
Nah, dude, just in Madden, I promise.
All right, hold on. Before you continue, I didn't know if this was a trade or not, but now that I know that it is, I'm going to say it. When the Patriots traded for Ocho Cinco.
Oh, wow.
We gave up 2 draft picks for Ocho Cinco, and he ended up doing absolutely nothing.
I forgot he was on the Patriots.
Yeah, 15 receptions, 276 yards, and a touchdown. It was his last season in the NFL. I think Belichick was trying to do one of those things where he was proving a point. So it was definitely that one for me.
No, that's a good one. Let's see. Fleece Seahawks on Deion Branch. Oh, man. Deion Branch was such a bucket in New England.
He was.
Yeah, New England won every trade for 15 years. Howie's on that type of run right now. And it's definitely nice as a fan.
It's nice, dude. Imagine getting Randy Moss for a 3rd-round pick and a vending machine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then have him break the record.
Yeah.
Or Raiders.
Imagine the Saints not re-signing Zach Bond.
Hey, man, imagine another backyard scandal.
Oh, no. We don't have to imagine it.
Oh, boy. This is the worst one to date. I'll set it off. Yeah, so if you guys have paid attention at all to the hobby social medias this week, you would have seen that Backyard Breaks is under fire again. This time the fire might be too hot. But we'll kind of talk it out real quick. So for those of you that don't know, at JJ Manger on Twitter or on X posted a video, or he posted a tweet and said, "I can't believe what Backyard said on their stream." And the first comment on the thread was the video. And in the video, I won't go over the specifics of it, but the chief marketing officer, Grant, who's very well known in the hobby, he's very active on social media. He's very active with the company, going to events and breaking. And he made some comments that were disturbing about his future daughter. We'll just say it like that. Now, he was obviously making these comments in jest. I will say that. But they were deeply inappropriate, especially for a company that is for the kids. Like they literally, that's their motto.
Yo, real quick. So you're not wrong that he was saying it in jest. Also, without saying what was actually said, you have to be sick in the head to have these words come out of your mouth in this order.
What I was going to say is in part jest, right? In part jest. We don't know if it was 50-50, 90-10, but it was definitely like, in order to think that way, there's definitely some thoughts that occur in your head, or you talk to your friends like that, and that's just weird.
It also low key came off like it's like 50-50. Like he seemed very comfortable with what he was saying.
So after he had said it on the stream, he started to backtrack and was like, "I'm just joking. I'm just joking." When he started reading the comments where people were just like, they were like Swaggy P in that GIF, like, what did he just say? Yeah. So of course the video goes viral, right? Like the video goes viral the day after the stream. Droves of people denouncing the comments, urging big hobby companies, PSA, Topps, Panini, whatnot, Fanatics Live, even though I don't think they've ever done business with Fanatics Live, but they're urging them to take a stance and cut ties with Backyard Breaks. Okay. Now, again, for those who don't know, Grant is the chief marketing officer and one of the founders of the company. He was the one that pulled the gold T-Law that they gave away, but then kept. He's definitely been at the center of pretty much every scandal that's occurred for them, I would say, if not maybe 75%. So obviously everybody was up in arms because, one, this isn't the first time we've heard Backyard Breaks' name in the bad light. Two, and again, I think it's important to note this, they aren't a breaker that purports themselves to be like an X-rated or like adult-only entertainment breaker. They are very much targeting young kids, like 13-year-old boys. Like, bro, we've been to National, right?
Yep.
What's their demographic when you go to their booth?
It's crazy. It's all kids.
It's all teenage boys or even younger. And they're all just, hyped up and getting T-shirts. And that's why they say they're for the kids, like. So for them to have that kind of talk on their stream is just insane, right? So what happens next? So Grant releases a statement apologizing for his remarks, and he vows to take some time off. Now, if you've read the apology, and I won't read from it at all, but if you've read the apology, it's ChatGPT written all over it. I mean, I know Allen Iverson when I see him, you know what I mean? Yeah. Not only that, but so somebody commented and they were like, yo, he was actually already saying he was taking a trip to Puerto Rico with his girlfriend. So he vows to take time off, step away from the company for a bit, right? That's the whole thing. Step away for a little while, which is, completely open-ended. But he already had this trip scheduled. So it's like, bro, why are you twisting it that way? And that's just good PR. It is, but people saw right through it because, again, the guy is a loudmouth and he talks a lot and, he's very open about what he does. And he stated that he was going on vacation. So as you can see, this starts to devolve, right? So then Jeff Wilson of Sports Card Investor and Cards HQ chimes in and tells everyone that he does not condone that behavior, that talk as a father of a young daughter, but that we should put our pitchforks down and let Whatnot conduct their investigation. And as you could imagine, this does not go over well. People automatically just start saying that he's basically, like supporting them, not, like indirectly by saying that. So then he kind of like backtrack in the comments. He's like, no, like I'm saying like, like let's just let them do the investigation before we continue. And it's like, nah, bro.
So here's
the deal.
Oh, okay, you go.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
No, so it'd be one thing if it was like alleged off-camera comments. Then it's like maybe we let an investigation play out. But like they ain't nothing to investigate. Like I seen it.
And that's my problem too, is that like if we did that, I mean they're still investigating it. So we were just supposed to shut the hell up for 2 weeks.
But like what are they investigating?
While it happened,
like
we
exactly.
So yeah, Jeff got a lot of fire for that. He came back and made a stronger tweet. He's definitely playing the political angle, right? Like he's got to be careful because, he's a big name in the hobby, he's an influencer, and he's trying not to, he's playing PR.
See,
but that's what he's doing.
See, but like my thing is, this is one of the few times, because me, I tend to be a little offbeat, a little contrarian. But like this is one of those few times where like it's such a layup. Like there's no gray area here except for how mad are you. But like you should be upset. The scale can slide. Like even if like that's the type of humor you're into, which is crazy. But like, even if that's the case, like, you should still be mad that it was said on a stream where kids are usually present, and like,
Yeah.
and like just there. But then like, if you're against that type of shit already, then there's no like, to me, there's no middle ground on this. So like, if it was like, again, if it was like an accusation where we didn't have like video proof, it's a totally different thing. And like, playing the like, oh, we should wait for investigations to play out, like, I feel that. But like, brother,
Yeah,
like,
so
we seen it.
what's crazy is the clip isn't even the entirety of it, bro. Like, there's more. Like, if you watch before and after, there was more talk like that. So like, a lot of people didn't even see that part.
Yeah.
But going back to Jeff Wilson, so of course he tweeted yesterday, and he said that Whatnot has suspended Backyard Grant's account. We'll get into that in a second. That was the account where the offense took place. He said, a big part of me feels like all of Backyard's accounts should have been suspended. And then he goes, but Backyard has 100+ employees. That's a lot of people and families that could suddenly lose their source of income if Whatnot suspended the entire company. Bro, that is the most insane gaslighting statement I've ever read.
Yeah.
Here's the deal, bro. As a leader within the company, it's the responsibility of Grant to not say things that will jeopardize hundreds of his employees' income. He's a shitty leader.
Yep.
How is that? That is not, no. You can't think of a company's employees when their leader's not thinking of them.
Well, and like, to that point,
it's not our job.
To that point, like, if they were to suspend all of those accounts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then
they just break on YouTube.
Well, and then Grant would have to own it and take care of his employees, or his company would go defunct. And like, maybe that's what should freaking happen.
All right. I thought that was, I responded actually to that. And I said, I believe the too big to fail mentality allows some companies to exploit consumers. And this situation seems to be no exception. It would be responsible for Backyard's leadership, specifically Grant, to prioritize their employees' well-being and avoid jeopardizing the company and their jobs. Like, that's the way you say that. Not, oh man, I think they should all get canceled, but they've got a lot of employees, so we got to think about them. It's like, no, dude.
I'll say
that's
this.
Not the burden of us to do that when that's what their company's leadership is there for. You exist to protect your image, your brand, and your employees.
Yeah, I'll say this. Like, I know Grant because he's all over social media.
Yeah.
This is why I think that there's like deep-rooted issues there, and like, maybe suspending all of the accounts is a good thing.
Yeah.
Everyone else seems pretty interchangeable. They all seem very similar in how they talk to Grant. And not saying that they all say crazy shit like that, but like, we don't brand ourselves as kid friendly, right? We even make the joke that like after 10 p.m. or after 9 p.m. or whatever time we say that night,
we
that it's no flow after dark, right? But like, we're pretty open about that. Nor do we ever say that like we're doing this for the kids.
Yeah, well, and we do it within the confines of what's acceptable and what's not.
No,
and I think that's
what now.
Well, oh geez, no. Nobody cut that. All right, nobody clip that. Clip proof. Yeah, no, but what's crazier even, so, and again, Jeff's the University of Florida alumni, so this is tough for me to have to bury him like this, okay? But he said in one of the tweets that, or like in response to somebody, that he's never promoted Backyard, never used their company or for financial gain. Somebody responded, says, this you with a YouTube video that says, is Backyard Breaks getting loaded boxes on one of his sports cards investor videos? Absolutely bodied.
Dude, just
like, how could you lie, bro? Like, that. Why would you even say it? Come on, man. Come on. You got to be smarter than that, Jeff. You got a good education. Use it.
Apparently not, bro.
Yeah, it's debatable. So like this whole time, right? You know, we've talked about it up to this point, but Collect Media wrote an article about it, and they choose to focus on the apology that Grant made. And it's like, bro, like how hard is it for us to get like proper reporting on this? You know what I mean? Like, I'll read the headline to you because I thought it was completely asinine. Just very softball stuff. If I can find it. Did they delete it? They may have deleted it. Yeah, I don't see it. But it was basically something like Big Breaker apologizes after obscene comments. And that was the headline. People were very upset by that, of course, as well. But to this point, one of Collect Media's writers actually posted that he's been reaching out to the companies, Whatnot, Topps, Panini, PSA, anybody that's partnered with BYB, and trying to get a comment. And bro, we have no comment from anybody. Not a single comment. Not a single company has come forward and said anything at all. Not even Whatnot.
Which to me is really the only one that has to. The other ones could, but like Whatnot like is the one that has to.
Well, so what's crazy about it is, Sports Card Investor actually tweeted an hour ago that Whatnot will not be making a statement, citing that they handle these things internally. Okay. Now, however, Whatnot did make an action. They banned Grant's backyard account that had 87,000 followers. It was the account that the video was streamed on. When you pull it up, though, it just says temporarily inactive. I don't like that language. So here's where I'm at on it. This is what I think. I think they're gonna let them cool their jets for about a week. Not that it matters because they have like 5 different accounts and they'll just switch to another one. But they're gonna let this account, they're gonna give them like a month ban or something, and they'll be back breaking under that account in no time. Now I hope Backyard's smart enough to not let that happen. But you could definitely see that happening, right? Like by national, these dudes are going to be in the Breaker Pavilion. That's what I think.
Crazy, but you're not wrong.
I think this is all going to go away in a month's time, and I'm not going to say everybody's not going to care, but a good majority of people will just continue living their lives and avoiding backyard breaks.
No, dude,
but their diehards are going to still do it,
brother. They're live right now with 207 viewers.
Of course. Here I am spitting a 13, and I think 1 or 2 are me and you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're live like literally right now.
207
Insane.
Viewers.
Yeah.
So great work on the suspension there, Whatnot.
Yep. Yeah, and again, Grant's in Puerto Rico, so he's probably
brother. He literally is just he's going on vacation like he would have anyway.
Yeah.
Nothing's changed, and he's gonna come back from vacation in 2 or 3 weeks.
Yep, everybody's gonna forget. It's garbage, bro. It's absolutely garbage, and even more crazy. And like, I think this might be the craziest thing of it all. Obviously, it's crazy that the companies nobody's made a statement, right? Like not even like anything at all. Like we're looking at it or like we're assessing it or we don't like even just so much as like we don't condone that talk. We don't agree with that sentiment. That's insane. Okay. But not only that, bro, at Casey McD.
I was about to bring this up.
On X started a petition on change.org. That petition has 7,111 signatures to get these dudes absolutely off of Whatnot, off of the NSC 2025 Breaker Pavilion, off Twitch, and out of Fanatics Fest. Not a single company has responded. 7,000 petitions.
I was actually going to tell you that same lady got she got banned on Whatnot for reporting Backyard Breaks too many times. They froze her account.
Oh, wow. Yeah, see, I didn't know that. So I'm going to drop it in chat for anybody that wants to take a look at that petition, but that's the X account there. It's pinned on her profile. No, dude. So in that same vein, Card Purchaser actually put out a tweet and was like this tweet if you've been banned from the Backyard Breaks streams, because they ban everybody. Like if you go in right now, and I'd urge one of you guys to try it because I think it would be hilarious. But I'd urge you to just go in there and say anything about the scandal. You will get banned within seconds. They will absolutely block you from their stream. They are absolutely just keeping that out of their stream chat. And I think, bro, here's what's crazy is like the amount of apologists that exist for Backyard Breaks are insane.
It's nuts.
The amount of people I've seen defend them versus people that were like, oh, I used to break with them, but that wasn't cool, is alarming.
Yeah.
It's alarming. Look, me and Pop talked about this week. If one of us said something like that, we would absolutely stop the other and be like, chill.
Like immediately in stream. And like, dude, the old boy like just kind of sat there and like went with it. It was crazy.
No, Bugsy was right next to him, just like for sure. It's just like, bro, we get he signs your checks, but like,
that's nuts, man.
He started the company with him. He's one of the founders too. They're all a bunch of Boca FSU frat bros. It's legitimately what they are.
Yeah, it's facts.
They're Boca frat bros. And they started a company, and that kind of talk made it to their stream.
Yep.
It's appalling, and there's just no place for it, bro. Like there's just really not. And again, like me and you say some really crazy jokes.
And they don't even come close.
Tasteful and funny.
Don't even come close.
Yeah. Not even that's a line that, I mean, you and I both are parents. I mean, right?
Yeah.
Like I have daughters. I have 2 daughters.
Yeah.
I would absolutely never say anything like that.
Yeah. It's
never even crossed my mind.
Yeah. I saw the video and then I saw someone like write what was said or like roughly what was said. And I was like, there's absolutely no way that these words in this order came out of a human's fucking mouth. And sure as shit, that's what was said. And that like crazy. All right. I think that's it for that scandal.
Yeah.
My blood's boiling a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know. These are the guys that Topps gives the best pricing to, not you and I.
Yeah.
I give it to Backyard Breaks. That's what really pisses me off. And I tweeted about it too. But that's just the hot garbage.
Yeah. Well,
no statement though.
I told you, bro. I'll take my shirt off and we'll rock a bandana.
Yeah, no. It's crazy, bro. That's what you got to do to get famous in the hobby. You have to do something shady. Couldn't be me. I don't know.
You want to go into something shady, or you want to go in what's releasing this week?
I like that. That's funny. Give me the Topps option.
Yeah,
let's keep it going, man.
This is Pops now. All right. Sarah Rips.
Yes.
Big TikTok breaker.
Yeah, Instagram, TikTok.
Ships customer his break where he hit a purple power Jaden Daniels. That's out of 149.
I think 49.
49.
He's out of 49.
Okay. I always get them things confused. So Jaden Daniels Prism out of 49.
Yeah.
The card was not in the guy's mail. After numerous attempts to contact her, she offers him the Commanders in a different break. Enzo, roughly, how much is a Jaden Daniels Prism out of 49?
Last sold for $2,100 on the 29th of January on auction.
$2,100.
Yeah.
All right. So obviously that wasn't going to work. The Commanders in another break was not going to cut it. So then she shows the footage of his break getting packaged.
Yeah, which doesn't show the card. But it's like, she has like cameras in the office, which is a good practice. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it doesn't show the card. There's really no way to verify that they're, and I'm not saying her people did this, but there's no way to verify they didn't like slip it or like just forget it somewhere or mail it. It probably just got sent to somebody else, right? Like that's realistically probably what happened.
So, and that's the thing is I think like that happens. That's life. It sucks. And you'd think like, how could you ship a card that big to the wrong person? We're not nearly as busy as those types of breakers. Like she rips a ton of cards. And you could actually see people like live sorting behind her when she's ripping. So it's like very easy for someone to just sort it.
It's honestly mind melting too. Like when you're sitting there all night and it's late and
for sure
you're sorting your 7th or 8th break. I mean, we used to sort a lot like that. So
yeah. So that could have happened. Also, whoever takes the USPS bin to USPS could have just opened it, repackaged it, taken the card out.
Sure.
When you have employees, you always have that worry.
Exactly.
But ultimately, it's on you, the business owner, or the face. I don't know their operation.
Yeah. Not familiar.
But it's on you to like make it right. And after trying to give away the Commanders in another break, they agree the card's worth $2,000. She sends the break participant $2,500 and then deletes her X account.
Yeah. So I appreciate that she sent him more than what the card was worth. I think that's a good move.
So that chargeback hits, my guy.
Well, what I was gonna say is she's not gonna charge it back. It's gonna go through. But now you're in a spot as the breaker where like you've shown your ass, because now what everybody's going to think is that you only sent the money because you got caught.
Yep.
Right? Because you offered dude, anybody that knows breaks and like if you hit a big card in a break, you can't just offer the team in another case break. There's just no, the odds of you getting that same card or better is like, it's a gamble. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, sorry you hit that really big card, but you're gonna have to try again.
Yeah.
And everybody knows that that's just not a good move. The correct move, and any real breaker knows this, is that you have to replace the card.
Yep.
You have to. Like it is what it is. Like, and again, it's one thing if the package doesn't arrive because of USPS. That's a different conversation, I think. But when you receive your package, and he said it wasn't tampered with at all, like never been opened, because it's kind of easy to tell with a bubble mailer because it's tough to like rip it clean. But when you receive it without a card, I mean,
wait, hold on, rewind.
Yeah,
$2,500 card in a bubble mailer.
I don't know if it was a bubble mailer, so don't quote me on that.
Nah, but that's how a lot of people roll, and it's a damn shame. So I need to know.
Hold on. He doesn't have video of him opening the package. Let me see if he said anything about it.
Because if it's a bubble mailer,
he just said he received the package.
Okay, I hope it's in a box, guys. If you hit cards, I'd say for us it's probably like over 150, 200. But if you hit cards that are over $500 and they show up in a bubble mailer, guys, just
break somewhere else.
Just don't do that.
Yeah, I don't know whether or not it was bubble mailer.
I like it. I like it more being bubble mailer, to be honest with you.
I feel like it was now that I'm thinking about it. Like I feel like it was.
Single bubble mailer.
Yeah, you know what I like to do? I'll tell you this is there's a pro move right here. You take the card, you put it in a bubble mailer, but then you put the bubble mailer in the box. Now it's very easy to see if it's tampered.
Oh yeah.
Whereas a box, you can reseal pretty easily.
Yeah.
And make it look legit. Yeah. So I've heard good things about Sarah Rips. I've seen a lot of people. She's got a good following. I've seen her videos. I think
she's based in Tampa.
Yeah. She's a Tampa breaker. But it's definitely like one of these things where like you have to be so careful, especially when you're playing at her level. Any little one thing can like absolutely derail your success. You know what I mean? Like unless your backyard breaks, of course.
Then you just get more popular.
Yeah, so I hope she learned a lesson. I'm sure she did. Is that like you just take care of the customer the first time, and like you have to eat the loss, and that's the name of the game when you're a business owner.
Yeah, and I mean that's like a few streams worth of profit. Like that's not fun.
Yeah.
Like even like for someone doing volume, it's a few streams worth of profit for her. Like that sucks, but
it's not fun.
But that's honestly like you make a profit off of this business, and part of that needs to be like overarching protection of your customers. Like it's your service isn't complete until they get their cards. And anything that happens in between that you have to solve is ultimately like part of your profit, unfortunately. And
and even the guy even says it in his tweet. He's like, "It's her responsibility to get me my card."
Yeah.
It is. That'd be like if you bought something from Amazon, they sent you the wrong item, and they're like, "Sorry, bro."
Bro, you remember when Buddy's bubble mailer caught on fire? The Alcantara, was it?
Yeah, I'll never forget it.
Yeah.
It was a Kevin Alcantara sparkle autograph that I put in a bubble mailer because it was teetering on that $100 line, but it caught fire and melted. And the card was like actually still somewhat intact, but the back was definitely like morphed from the heat. And we replaced it.
Yep.
And again, it's not $2,500 but dollars to donuts. I mean, that means something to us. That's not easy. To be taking hits like that, but we did it without question. There was never a conversation. There was never like, how are we going to make this right? It was literally like,
no, literally,
let's go to eBay and buy him another one.
You guys that know the dynamic, I always joke that like Enzo's the responsible one. I'm the one that's kind of aloof. And when he told me what happened, my first thing was, "You didn't ship it in a box?" And he's like, "I'm an idiot." He's like, "I hate myself."
Yeah.
And literally like since then, that's when we've like really started to look at it. Like, no, like, even if it's $150 card, like that's a big deal to us and to you. So it's like it needs to get there. And unfortunately, like shit can happen a lot easier in a bubble mailer.
Facts.
Same thing with slabs. Ship them in a small box. Don't ship them in a bubble mailer.
Dude, Amazon, and for anybody who listening to this or watching right now, go buy on Amazon 6x4x1 foldable boxes. Wrap the slab in a bubble wrap. Put it in that. Close it. Put it in a 9x or 7x10 bubble mailer, and thank me later.
Yeah,
best way to mail a slab. It's efficient. It might cost you a little, 10 cents extra on your packaging. Do it. People love it. I get reviews all the time on eBay that people are just like, "Man, packaged so well," and it's just such a little thing.
Yeah,
just do it.
Yeah, no, I remember when you sent me something in that, I was like, "Yo, put me on game. I need that."
Yeah, it's insane. It makes such a difference.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna transition into some happier stuff, I think. No, hold on. One more like downer thing, and then we'll go into some more feel good stuff. We'll end on some high notes.
All right.
PSA, sneaky PSA. They changed the gem mint requirement in regards to centering from 60-40 to 55-45, which is more in line with other companies. But can he do that?
Bro, no communication whatsoever. You literally told me about it. I had no idea. That's when you said it, I was like, send it, because I have no idea what you were talking about. And I feared what you said was true.
It's on their website.
I hope Pop's just messing with me. Yeah, so on the website, it's changed 55-45 on the front. What sucks about this, and I actually just tweeted it out before the show. These are my questions. Did they send out any notification that this was occurring? The answer is no. Have they been using this since the beginning of the year? What if you sent in before they changed it, but now your cards are being graded like this? Dude, as somebody that pre-grades cards and like 60-40 was my Bible, I was like, all right, it's card 60-40, it's good to go. That pisses me off because I definitely just sent 300 cards to PSA last month. And I would probably venture to bet that 25% of them are 60-40 on the front. Or 58, 52. Definitely not 55-45. So an absolute shocker. And I don't understand how you can change your grading rubric on the fly and not say a thing. I think that is absolutely toxic. And I hope that they never do it again.
Sorry to put this in front of your face, Enzo, but just
no, you're good. I mean,
here on the website.
I like to think that like I'm screaming from behind it,
Yeah, you are like kind of like the man behind the curtain.
Yeah. Wizard of Oz.
Yeah,
I think this is a bad precedent, and I hope that enough people call them out on it because I think that's very dangerous to be able to do that. Also, now you have a bunch of PSA 10s that are 60-40 centering out that would not be PSA 10s now, which is essentially basically like what CGC did when they changed the 9.5s to 10s.
Yeah, so question, like I have a PSA 10 in my hand and there's a crack in it. So I just want to get it reslabbed.
Oh.
But now I send it in and when they reslab it, they're grading me on the new rubric. One of my card is 60-40 and it was a 10. And now they go, no, sir, it's a 9.
Yep, that is a reality that you may face.
Yeah, that's 100%.
That's what I'm saying. I don't like it. I think that's dangerous, and because now what can they do? They can change it on the fly whenever they want. Like, and I'm not saying they will, but the fact that they did it and nobody knew for 3 weeks. Apparently, somebody used the Wayback Machine, and they made that change on January 24th.
Yeah.
January 24th. Pretty crazy. Nobody realized it until today. And maybe somebody did and they just didn't maybe they just haven't said anything or we haven't seen it, but yeah, that's pretty concerning as a PSA customer.
Well, and I think part
and we can adjust going forward. Like, that's no problem. But like the fact that I just sent 300 cards and they might have gotten a 10 last month, this sucks.
Yeah, and I like there should be like a start date because again, like first off, I don't like the fact that they did it. There should be a way to differentiate cards that are graded on this scale versus cards that aren't.
Yeah.
And I guess like technically the new slabs, but I feel like you're still getting old slabs too. So like,
yeah, I think the correct way to approach this would have been to put out like a 3 month in advance notice. Like, how long does it take you to end grade a card? Like the longest time. Okay, well, about 2.5 months. That's the notice you need to give.
Yeah.
And then add a couple weeks.
Yeah.
For transit. In my opinion, that's the way you handle that. You say, hey guys, we've reviewed our rubric. We want to get more in line with the industry. From going forward, we're going to be 55-45 front centering versus 60-40 as it was before. This change will go into effect on June 1st of this year.
What's crazy?
And it's a lot less crazy because you've educated your consumer.
So just paint this picture. Close your eyes for a second. You are Jeremy. Jeremy is a card grader at PSA.
Mm-hmm.
It's Friday. He grabs his muffin. He heads into the office, has his breakfast, has his coffee, and then sees a meeting on his schedule for 11 a.m. And he goes to the meeting, and they say, hey, we're changing the grading scale here. The thing that you've been doing this whole time, we're no longer doing that. We're doing this new rule. And Jeremy's like, well, like, what? Are you guys going to tell anyone? Well, I mean, it's on the website. Well, when does this start? Oh, like right after this meeting. It's like,
I just went through training, man.
Like, it's just like how, I wonder how that went down.
Yeah. Not a great look. I hope bigger accounts call him out on it, because they probably won't, because as we've seen with the BYB stuff, it just, we don't want to upset Big Card.
Yeah, no, somebody said it earlier, but
big card's outside, bro. If y'all ever wondered if there was a big card, there is. You just witnessed it last week.
For sure.
Because let me tell you something right now, bro. If me and Pop were on Fanatics Live for whatever godforsaken reason, and we said what Grant said, you'd never see our face ever again.
No.
They would ban us from everything.
Yeah, we control.
But because Backyard Breaks brings Whatnot in so much money, and Top so much money, and Panini so much money, and PSA so much money, you see how they reacted. Mm-hmm.
Silence.
I saw it. Silence is violence.
Yeah, what happened to that, bro? It's not no more.
Yeah, no, that was a thing. Doesn't apply to Big Card.
Nah, Big Card don't give a shit. Mm-hmm. All right, now I did promise brighter news.
Yeah, let's do something fun.
Tell me about this 1-of-1 debut patch, Enzo.
Dude, yeah. So Dominic Canzoni of the Arizona Diamondbacks, or the Rhyming Packs, as some might call them, his mom bought his debut patch 1-of-1 for him and got it for him for, I think, his birthday, which was pretty cool. There's a video on Topps' website about it. But yeah, so my man was just stoked. Like, he was like, dude, and he started explaining it to his dad, like what it was. His dad's like, what's that? And he's like, oh no, it's the patch I wore in my first game.
No, that is that's really cool. And like,
she went out and sought it out and bought it. And I think that's neat.
I feel like my parents would have done that had I been a baseball player.
Yeah, no, exactly. So that's the kind of stuff I like to see on the timeline. Yeah. But just to see his joy, like, he's a professional baseball player and this man is just cheesing.
Yeah, no,
he's like showing his dad, showing his girlfriend. He's like, look. Like, he's just genuinely excited.
Yeah, and to me, like, when they announced they were doing those debut patches, like, that's kind of the moment I was stoked for. Not necessarily like for a player to get his own, but like more so like it is like a special thing. And a great mom gift there.
Yeah, no. Mom went hard on that. Mom Canzoni.
Bowen said, imagine collecting yourself and someone else is a bigger collector of you. Let me tell you this. If Jalen Rager collects himself, I'm there.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's a reality for pretty much every player, Bowen, except for maybe like Bobby Witt or Jordan Lawler. I think they're like really heavy into collecting.
And LeBron.
LeBron's definitely got some heat. Yeah, but see, like, most of his stuff came out pre-pandemic. Yeah. These new casts that are cooked.
Yeah, now LeBron has heat that people never even seen before.
Yeah, no, bro. Like,
I think one of his, I can't remember the exact card, but it's like one of his upper deck rookie cards, like nasty ones. They did a series like out of 23. And I believe when last I heard it, he has 13 of the 23. Because like
that's like Karl Malone owning all of the autographed Dream Team stuff.
Yeah, he just had the foresight of like, if I'm the guy I think I'm going to be, these cards are going to be worth way more than they are right now. Because even when he was a rookie and he was like the hottest thing in the NBA, in sports, he was everywhere. And like those cards were not a lot.
I still can't believe the one guy who bought his 1-of-1 patch auto from Upper Deck Exquisite for like $100K.
Yeah.
And like at the time he was like, people thought I was crazy. Like he's like, I had to explain it to my family and they thought I was nuts for spending 100,000 on a sports card. He got offered like 10 million for it and turned it down. Yeah. Something crazy. Maybe it was $1 million. I don't know.
Yeah,
but I know he's made hand over fist cash.
Yeah. So speaking of hand over fist cash, new Topps release coming out.
I love that.
Thank you. X-Men getting a Topps Finest release.
Yeah. Thoughts? Yeah, no. I had a couple thoughts. One, not a huge fan of the Finest configuration where it's only like one parallel per box. For those who miss it, it went on pre-order today, so it should be coming out, I believe, in the next month. But in better news, it was only $120 a box, and there are creator autographs. It's not a facsimile autograph product, so there are like real, actual autographs.
But they're artist autographs, right? Not actor autographs, to be clear.
Correct. Yeah, artist. Yeah, creator or whatever.
Yeah.
Creator and art. I think it's like kind of like Marvel Platinum.
Yeah. That's why
I think it's pretty good. And the reason why I say that is I was worried when we saw the Topps Chrome stuff and the Sapphire that they were going to overprice their Marvel stuff or that Genesis product that came out that I'm so mad that we missed because that stuff looks so fire. I'm glad to see that they're doing a product that's like similarly priced to like what Upper Deck would have done.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to see that trend. Not exactly excited about this product because I don't like the look of Finest. But maybe it'll be different when we see the cards. And we do have a box coming. We did get one box. But I think the biggest part for me was the trend that like, okay, they're pricing stuff reasonably. Hopefully, right? Because it can change.
Yeah, in an ideal world, the Marvel stuff stays in the same wheelhouse that Star Wars is. When Masterwork releases, it's like what, $315 or something a box?
Yeah, it's usually like 300, 325. I think it ends at like 350.
Yeah, so like, and I feel like that's like the higher end that you'll get. I mean, I think there's a set or two that are like, astronomical. But as far as like that you would see in a hobby shop where you'd be in a break of, and I think if Marvel plays in that realm of, 100 to 300, like,
yeah,
as long as the release kind of matches the price, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, I mean, and we even saw it with the Disney Genesis release that like I feel like they priced that way too low.
Yeah,
they priced that one way too low. It's literally like 6 cards all numbered to 99 or less of Disney, Marvel, and Pixar all together in Star Wars. Looks fantastic. The cards look really cool. They're already reselling for $500 on eBay, like hand over fist selling. And they sold those for $100. So I think they might have priced that one a little too low. Like, why would you not do Finest at $100 and do that one at like $120? Like again, we talk about it all the time, but there really is no rhyme or reason to what the hell they price these boxes at. They definitely don't look at individual markets. We've talked about them just like having blanket like ratios.
Yeah, no, like, bro. Okay, some guy got an email at 10:30 and he copied his formula into a new spreadsheet. And they gave him these numbers.
It's like MSRP is $100. Put it at that. So, but a good trend in the last two products were 100 and 120. So hopefully we keep that energy and keep it cheap and keep it affordable like we're used to with UD.
For sure. For sure. All right, Enzo, question of the day?
Yeah. All right. So if I gave you, all right, let me rephrase like this. If you hit the lottery, right? Like you won the Mega Millions.
Yeah.
But how would you collect? What would your hobby experience be like? What would you do? Like, give me like a game plan. Like, not with your normal life, just cards.
Yeah.
How are we changing as a collector, and what will you be doing?
So I'm assuming in this world that, like, now I have all the money that I would want, or at least a obscene amount of money. I'd probably live closer to you. So what I would do is when there's a new release, I buy 1 to 3 cases, depending on how much I like the release.
Yeah.
And you and I would just rip all of it and pay Hunt to like list all of it and like just have fun, rip it, and then like any card that I want. Like I don't have to sell it, you know what I mean? But really just kind of just to let that, get me some of my money back. But really just enjoy ripping and like hitting big cards. And I think I would be like much more into like wanting to like trade. I'd go to a lot more like hobby events, where I could drop some bread or make some cool trades with all of the nice hits that I now have.
Yeah.
Yeah, so but I would definitely flip into more of like I'd rip cases. Actually,
Oh, for sure.
I'll give you.
I mean, if you're money's not a problem.
Yeah, so I'm trying to remember this guy's. What's this guy's?
I'd be tossing paper to the side like Flying Eagle, bro.
What's the dude's name on X with the Buffalo Bills logo? That'd be going crazy.
Certified? You talking about Max?
No. Oh man, I can't remember his name. I was gonna show him some love. No, he's a Buffalo Bills logo, and he rips like cases of shit all the time, and he posts it on Twitter. And he openly admits, like, guys, like if you don't have the money to do this, like don't do this. I do this because like I enjoy it. And I was reading some of his tweets and I was like, I actually like understand that. And I feel like if I had that type of money where like I wasn't, worried about, paying off things and buying a house and like that type, and I just had money, yeah, I'd buy a case a week and just rip it. Why not?
Yeah, I think I'd be. I think my first order of business would be, we would open a hobby shop. I would relocate you here. We'd open a hobby shop, like full expenses, buy you a house, and we'd open a shop, and that'd be it. That'd be the end. That's the last job you'll ever have.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We would execute that plan, and yeah, I mean, like if we're talking like Mega Millions money, man, I'm like doing, where kids walk in, they, it's like Publix, so you get a free cookie. Kid walks in, they get a free hobby pack.
Yeah, no. I'm trying to find Jeff Wilson's. Apparently,
I pulled it up right here. He said an hour ago from his account, I thought more would happen to Backyard Breaks. I was wrong. I'm sorry I wasn't more aggressive in my initial comments. The hobby deserved more justice. Good job. Good job, Jeff.
Yeah, nah.
Shocker, bro. Thought more would happen, huh?
Yeah, that part's pretty stupid, but the follow-up, dude, that's good. That's a good move. Because I think it's the right
move. It is. I do appreciate that follow-up, but I think everybody was like, I feel like he slowly kept going towards that based on like the backlash he was getting from people. So again, it's like one of those things where it's like now you've left yourself open to doubt. Like, did you just do it because everybody was telling you they were gonna, you were losing subscribers on?
Oh, yeah. So check this out. So, friend of the flow, Old Town JB.
Oh man.
He quoted Jeff and said, "Everyone calm down and let Whatnot self-police themselves against their biggest revenue driver." Right.
Right. Thank you. Yes.
And then said it was a dumb comment then, and this outcome's obvious. You're a smart guy and knew that all along, and you played all sides. The 1%ers of this hobby have net negative moral fiber.
Oh, man. That's such a loaded statement. I think that might be a little extreme, but
but there's
some truth to it.
Yeah, no, that's
it might be extreme, but there's some truth to it, no doubt. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier, bro. He was just PR. He was just doing the PR move. He was just doing the PR move. He was playing both sides of the aisle. He's got to be Switzerland here. Now he's leaning into it.
No, now he has to. He has to join the Allies, and not only does he have to join the Allies, he has to lead them. He has to If not, what JB said is 100% right. Unless my man picks up the sword, then I might even cut him some slack for the initial faux pas.
You're right, but also let's not throw out the fact that he might be doing all of this just to get views.
Oh no, dude! But see,
remarketing.
I think what's tough is when you get to a point of a certain fame, and these guys are at the very least hobby famous. When you get to that certain point,
yeah,
is there, and you're aware of it? Is there anything that isn't for views?
That's true. You're right. You're so right. Yeah, man, it's been a bummer of a week in that regard, and it's just, we talk about it. It's just it's just sickening to think that these dudes can just get away with stuff like this, and then I get emailed if we break a box one day early, even though we don't even have allocation or direct. That's nuts.
Yeah,
is the craziest thing in the whole world.
Yeah, literally just got it. Literally just got it early because we ordered it off Tops and they mailed it to us.
Yeah.
And
do nothing to me.
Got a swift kick.
Hey, bro, they can show up. Yeah. Let's ride.
Yeah. Real quick though, back to positive stuff. Bowen, thanks for tracking it down at Alt Peppy on Twitter. He posts a ton of things that he's ripped. And again, if in your hobby scenario, definitely where I want to be. He has a post of a bunch of one Buffalo Keon Coleman's that he's got. Ray Davis.
Hey, bro, Keon Coleman went to the same college as Backyard Breaks. I'll hang up and listen.
Oh man. Sorry.
That was my anti-Florida State coming out.
I was trying to change the subject.
Yeah, but Florida State is,
focus on good.
We always have to kick them down.
And they did to themselves this year.
Yeah, me and Pop are actually going to change the direction of our company, guys. We're going to, from now on, we're going to break outside, and we're going to rebrand as Front Yard Breaks.
Yep.
Let's ride.
Yeah. And then our slogan's just going to be outside with it.
Yeah, for the adults.
For the adults.
Something like that.
Oh,
Can't
man.
confirm. We'll get with Zay, our marketing guru.
Oh, no.
Don't do that.
If we had Zay as a marketing guru, brother, he would be
100p lit.
He'd be the second Breakers marketing director to cause a ruckus in the hobby.
He'd be like, I'm going to keep it 100p a stack with you guys. You need to be breaking with Front Yard Breaks.
Yeah, he might have a poster of BYB on his wall.
God.
Oh man!
Man! What a great episode this was.
This would be booming, says Zay. Oh man!
Yeah.
All right.
Look, I hope you guys enjoyed our candor today. We really do enjoy the fact that we can just kind of go under the radar and just talk about this stuff because we really have no ties to any of these companies.
Which has no life.
Yeah, we have no life, so you can't kill us. You know what I mean? So we really do enjoy getting down in the weeds with it and really just discussing it from a hobby collector's perspective. If you guys have anything you want to add or want us to talk about in the future, you let us know.
Yes, sir. Until next week, we love you. We appreciate you. If you're watching live, stay tuned, but not for too long. Just going to have a quick announcement, unless we can close this hockey. But yeah, we'll be back next week with another episode of Shake and Break. Maybe a guest. It's been a little while.
Maybe
We'll have a hobby guest next week. And yeah, until then, no flanación.
Why not us?
Vamos. All right. Give me 1 second. Move some stuff around here. Don't you open up that window. Don't you let up that go. It's Loki at the night show. Oh, Bowen cleared hockey, Enzo. So
yeah, I know. I'm cleaning up, getting ready.
Bowen said he's indoors with it. Bowen, that's not.
It's actually the opposite of what you're doing.
BC, I don't have to break. Enzo does.
Yeah, thanks a lot, BC. Thought we were friends.
Now, I will say this. I appreciate you just killing it and not dragging it, because we are definitely going to just turn the stream off. The past 2 Tuesdays, we had to spend like 20 minutes talking you guys into something, so we were not doing that tonight.
Yeah,
let me defrost Rob.
All right, let me sorry, I gotta go cold setup here, so just bear with me, guys. Bear down. What's up, Mitch?
Welcome to Flows.
You did a great job, Bone. I'm proud of you, buddy. Proud to know you.
You're a good egg.
He's the best egg, you know, farm fresh. Hey, Bowen, this one's for you, buddy.
Dog, good work.
Big dog, let's go to work.
Yeah, Jeterson, I'm trying to behave, but people are just like forgetting what we've pulled in Sapphire. I'll be honest.
What PC platinum number is this?
4.
4.
Zay actually said he thinks Sapphire's washed now, and there's no more fire left after watching the previous few stack breaks. So the doubt has officially set in, and I don't like that shit. You know, we try really hard to pull big hits here. Jeterson, I have a memory of an ant, and I really don't want to talk about it, and I'm kind of upset you brought it up.
Jesus Christ. Jeterson, never do that. Never do what you just did. Okay? You didn't know, so we're going to let it slide. Don't do it again. Oh, man.
Fucking Donnie, man. Fucking Donnie.
Fucking Donnie.
Oh,
jeez.
Nah, Carpel, this isn't an always blame Donnie situation.
No, he deserved it.
This one was.
Self-admittedly deserves it.
I'll be honest. I'm glad Donnie's breaking Pokemon with me again, because I think if not, I think Donnie quit breaking because of me.
At least basketball.
Donnie was never the same again after that break, and that's how honestly, that's how the only reason that I forgave him is because I saw how disgusted he was. So I forgave him off the principle that he doesn't need any more pain off of that. Oh yeah, the Ant-Man.
Such a dark night.
The Ant-Man.
Heath Ledger.
But that shit happened at like 6:30 p.m. too, because Donnie was breaking early like a schmuck. I was so mad, ruined my Friday. I wanted to throw up.
Bro, me and Thundy were in voice chat with you, and Thundy's just like, "Oh my god," he's like, "Pop, don't even look." So of course we both look.
All right, so real quick, I'll give you guys the Reader's Digest. Donnie Cowtown Collect, used to break a lot of basketball, and he would do PYTs, and I was taking the Timberwolves in every single PYT he did, because it was Ant-Man's year. Everyone was chasing LaMelo. He was like the number one chase.
I was about to say, Ant-Man wasn't even the toast of the talk. The talk,
and Ant-Man was like second tier, like still top tier, but the second rookie. So I was going after Ant-Man. I was like, I like this kid. I think he's gonna be good. So I took the T-Wolves in like every break. I think I hit like a silver prism like once, and the rest of it complete dog shit. Spent a lot of money on T-Wolves stuff, and then Donnie posted, it was a case of Obsidian T-Mall. And I was like, it might have even just been regular Obsidian. Maybe, I think it was T-Mall. And he was like, let's do a PYT. So I took the Wolves. And it took like 3 weeks and it wasn't filling. So he took 2 boxes out of that case and ran a random team break. I bought 7 teams trying to get the T-Wolves and did not get the T-Wolves. The box gets open. Oh, and what is it? A 1 of 1 and Edwards auto.
All right, I'm ready to switch. We'll continue this on my side.
All right. 3, 2. Oh,
Legends Unleashed for sure.
So Jeterson, that's the memory of an ant that I have.
God, it's so sad when I hear it. I hung out with you that entire night. I lived it. I was right there with you in the trenches.
Yeah, no,
it was rough. It was a rough night. I was just like, "Hey, Pop, you want to play some Madden or something?" He's just like, "Yeah, sure."
Yeah, no, we know the person who hit the ant. And he's a friend. But I literally tried to trade all 7 teams for the T-Wolves, and he told me no.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get into our randoms here, but before we do that,
big dog.
Big dog. Let's go to work.
Let's go to work.
I love that. I love it so much. All right. Here we go. We got our names on the left, teams on the right. Roll our dice 1 time. Under 5 is reroll. Snake Eyes, get out of here. 9. All right, Jeff down to Jeff. Jeff Sandwich. Hey, Jeff. If you were a sandwich, what kind of sandwich would you be? Hopefully Jeff's here. If not, when he gets here, make sure you remind me to ask him.
Yeah, it's important.
All right, Buffalo down to Nashville on the 9. King of the Stride, no flow nation, leaves ride, let's ride. Turn this up a little bit. All right, BC with Detroit, Cards Kevin with San Jose, Clendy, Boston, Carolina, Tampa, Calgary, Dallas, and LA, Evertrade, Colorado, Pitt, Vancouver, first pitch, Seattle Rangers, St. Louis, Carl, Jersey, Toronto, Columbus, I'm Sean, excuse me, Florida, Philly, Jeterson, Arizona, Ottawa, Jeff, Buffalo, Chicago, Minnesota, Washington, and Nashville. Wow. Embo in Vegas, Montreal, Winnipeg, Anaheim, Edmonton, and Mike Kopel with the Islanders. Red Wings available.
He didn't say Red Wings. He said wings. What kind of wings, Brandon?
That's good comps. My fault for assuming that we were talking about the wrecked.
I was hoping for some flavors.
Brandon's like, I'm Team Enzo tonight. The red ones.
Yeah, you know, he shut my BS down real quick.
Yeah. No nonsense.
He said NIMBY.
Not in my backyard. Not in my backyard. It's fantastic.
Frank's Red Hot Wings.
Yeah, I was about to say that's true. You could be the red hot ones.
Frank's dad's here.
That's awesome, man. I haven't seen that guy in like 10 years. I love you, Dad. What I think my friend Pop's trying to say is that true love is blind. Everybody raise your glass, whatever you've got in front of you.
I'm not a talker.
Not a talker. I'm not a talker. Caleb Lendy's not here, Jeterson.
I might be due for another rewatch. It's been a while.
I watch it every year, bro. It's fucking hilarious. When he's outside working on his car, he's like, "Hey, Mike, hey, honey, I brought make some sweet tea. Did you want any? Oh no, thanks. I got a fresh beer." I could quote that movie all freaking day. All right, team scrolling up at the top in case you forgot who you have.
So you good. Tell that mean ocean.
Oh man, dude, I was sad when I realized that was only on the extended cut because I told somebody, was it you?
Yeah, it was me like 5 years ago.
You were like, nah, I've never heard that, and I was like, nah, bro, it's part of the movie. Like I swear it is. Okay, Google, turn off light bulbs.
Nobody wants to dwell. Oh, dude, we didn't talk about the Utah Hockey Club and their Madden logo.
Damn, that's on us. Hand up accountability on that one. Hey, Bowen.
Damn.
You there, dog?
Big dog, let's go to work.
Let's go to work, big dog. All right. OPC Platinum number 4. The lights are off. Don't worry, Jeterson. I know you're worried about it. All right. If you guys were a part of the last OPC Platinum break, I apologize. Okay. I'm hoping to make it up to you this time.
My miss, I'm sorry for that.
I really am. I apologize. I'll be honest, bro. I've been on a little bit of a cold streak after that Sapphire Hot run I was on.
Oh yeah, but it was a hot Sapphire run. You were due to get some bad boxes.
Ooh. Hey guys, what are retro pink number 2? Anybody know? I do not know off the top of my head.
Let's see.
All right, Delgado, Koppinen, Forster on our marquee rookies. Selections, Cooley, Cole McWard, Rainbow Marquee Rookie for Vancouver, and Damon Hunt, Marquee Rookie for the Wild on the Sunrise. Not numbered. Are they short, Rion? Give me more info, bro. Give me more info. I know you know more. You're gonna tell me the pack odds. I know it.
The pink Pulsar?
It was a retro pink. Just short. All right. Well, it's an auto, so maybe it is numbered. All right. There's a Fantilli Marquee Rookie, Ryan Johnson and Dustin Wolf. Ridley Grieg on the selections. Husso, Rainbow, and Matt Pink Saros for Nashville. Thanks, Rion.
Living out the trading dream. Every back, another shot. Let's make it hot. Let's ride.
Minchikov, Durandu, Voronkov, Photo Driven, Jack Hughes, Kuznetsov on the Retro Rainbow, and Tristan Yari on the Rainbow. Jari.
Feel the rush, feel the pride, showing the wave. Let's ride.
Dr. CF Lippin, welcome to Flow.
Damn it.
I'm not going to say it, but you know I'm upset.
Beat me to it. I was really trying to get there. Marilanen, Jarventi, and Portras. Showmanship, Thomas Hurdle. Burakovsky on the Rainbow, and a Sunset Jared McCann for the Kraken.
They said no Marvel. No, we have Marvel. It just looks a lot like Star Wars.
Yeah. No doubt, no doubt. All right, man. Can we get like a number? That'd be pretty amazing at this point. Edvinson, Rusick, Connor Zeri, Roman Yossi on the Rainbow. Matt Pink, John Gruden. Old Bucks Super Bowl coach.
Spider 2Y Banana.
Spider 2Y Banana.
Everybody know from the course to the field, we never slow. Ripping back, watch that glow. Football, hockey, we in the flow. No flow, nation, everybody know. Ripping backs.
Another sunset. Okay, we've yet to pull a numbered card. Kandata, Svazel, Tompkins, Photo Driven Timo, Silovs on the Marquee Rookies Rainbow, and Buchnevich on the sunset for St. Louis.
All right. How many packs you got left?
Plenty. We got 5.
Yeah, next 4. Bang, bang, bang.
All right, there it is. We're starting with the red prism, it looks like.
All right, there's one.
That's one. Matthew Nyes on the Marquee Rookie, Evangelista, Clevin, Showmanship, Zegras, Middlestat on the Retro, and Sebastian Aho on the Premiers. On the Premier, red. So not numbered.
Little color match, though.
Yeah, I think that's how they do it.
Okay, never mind.
Rion, are these always the team color? I feel like they are in OPC regular. They are, okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay, well, then they did a good job. It looks clean.
Yeah, it looks good. Good player. We'll take it. All right. We actually do have a number here. Cole McWard, Silovs, and Bolduc on the Marquee Rookies. Cole Caulfield, Photo Driven. Sidney Crosby, Retro. And Violet Pixels, Buchnevich to $2.99 for St. Louis.
1 in 216 packs. The Matt Pink auto.
Retro Matt Pink auto? Is that what that is? It didn't look matte. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out together. Maybe it's
The
not
only
even
pink
pink.
autos I saw were matte.
Okay. All right. Liquid Metal, another number. If it's auto, it's matte. Okay. To be fair, I only saw the corner. So Stauber, Ridley Krieg, Hugh McGing, Kadri, Desnoyers on the retro rookie, and our liquid metal, Wyatt Johnston. Nice. For Dallas. 128 of 399.
He's not even the best Wyatt in the Metroplex.
Facts. You can take that to the bank. Wasn't a question. Yeah, what is it with Dallas teams and Wyatts? I'll hang up and listen. Another liquid metal. Okay. You're right, Pop. Never run a 4, maybe.
It was just the last.
Luke Phillip, Sean Farrell, Luke Hughes on the marquee rookies. Photo-driven Charlie McAvoy. Jack Hughes, retro, and Will Coyle, marquee rookie, liquid metal to 399, 388 of 399. I'll never concede that because I love Wyatt Langford, but
Wyatt from the OK Corral. I see you, Squawk.
Korchinski, Damon Hunt, Ryan Shea, Sweet Selections, Edvinson, Retro Forrester, and a Violet Pixels, Gus Chin, marquee rookie for the Sharks. And we did get 4 in a row, Pop. It wasn't the first 4, but it was the backside end load.
Yeah, you covered the load on the back end.
Yeah, covered. All right, let's see what this auto is. I'm excited. It's just so crazy, bro. That's a real thing that happened. Vince Iorio, Sweeney. There he is. Connor Bedard, finally. My God. That's going to Jeff. Photo-driven Matty Beniers, Ellers on the retro, and our auto. Luke Phillip. I hate everything.
Oh,
It's a red rainbow auto. What in the hell? What is red about this? Am I colorblind? That's not a retro rainbow. It's a retro, look, red rainbow. Somebody needs to get their eyes checked. Rookie, yeah. Jesus Christ, man. Can we trade? Can we morph these two? That's a misprint. Yeah, I'd say.
yeah, they meant to put Bedard on there.
Yeah, misprint. It should say Connor Bedard right there, Brandon. Yeah, but this isn't rainbow. This is like pink. You know? Like we hit a rainbow. That's a rainbow. Checklist says rainbow auto. Yeah, no, I think whoever did that checklist was smoking the peyote, dog.
He was smoking on that crack now.
Yeah, no. Smoking that Luke Phillip pack or something, bro. Oh my God. Well, it was still better than the last box, that's for sure. We got a lot of rookie color.
Yeah, for sure.
What's on the back? Just says red rainbow auto, and it's got a pink border on the back too. Again, very weird, very strange.
Like that's
this
red
was supposed to be a
rainbow
parallel.
for like a. That's red rainbow for like a printer from the 1998
Yeah.
where you run out of red ink.
Yeah, where they flex, they have red in their ink, but it's really not red. Yeah. All right, Wyatt Johnson, Liquid Metal, Premier, Aho, and Vucevic on the Violet Pixels. I took a ride on that rainbow. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I don't doubt that it says rainbow on the checklist, but I think there was a mess up somewhere there. It's kind of like Brandon. You know how Topps did the blue wave refractors, but they're not really blue. It's like that. Some sort of mess up there. Philip Morris. Going to the Wolves game? All right. See you later, Gloms. Have fun, buddy. We'll talk later. Hey, Mike, you ready to see the best quarterback that's played for the Jets in the last 15 years? Take a good look at him. That guy won a playoff game.
Chase is real, we never quit. For every card we take the hit. Riding hard, we'll never hide. No flow nation, let's run. No flow nation, reach for the sky.
Yeah, exactly, Brandon. The Galaxy mix-ups were crazy, bro. You know what's even more nuts? I sent into CGC some refractors, and they didn't label them refractors because they don't say it on the back. Because Topps is the worst. Carpel, I like to think it was a dual effort. You can't have one without the other, you know what I mean? It's like the old Belichick and Brady argument.
Do you think every time Tim Tebow made a good play, Aaron Hernandez got darker thoughts?
I think, yeah, that's probably what happened.
That's like the sacrifice.
Yeah, I think so. That's a good comms. Well, all right, y'all. We appreciate you guys coming out for the Shake and Break show. We'll be back on Thursday night, 8:30 EST for the Thursday night show. We got that Bowman U Sapphire half case 5-boxer up. That will rip as soon as full, so we can run that Thursday or Saturday, depending on when we fill it. As always, keep buying those stacks, and we'll run everything hopefully by the end of the week here.
That's the play, man.
That's the plane, man. All right, guys. No Flow Nation, we love you. Be good. And as always,
why not us?
and let's ride.